Um, we're going to talk about two very prominent fields, especially because most of you hopefully are skills students. So we have journalism and public relations. There are many opinions about which one has more integrity. If you're a journalist, they probably tell you in your journalism classes to beware of the public relations professionals. And if you are a public relations professional and you're in your PR classes, they probably tell you to beware of the journalists. So it's two different worlds that we're going to be talking about. Many people aren't sure today where one begins and the other leaves off. So we're going to have two people today who are both practitioners, who've both been in the field of journalism and PR, and know a lot about what the actual field entails. So first, let's meet our two speakers. Our first speaker is Professor Helen Pike. She's the adjunct professor in the Journalism and Media Studies Department. Professor Pike lectures on Intro to Media Systems and Processes and takes examples from her professional career as a journalist, photographer, award-winning author for Rutgers University Press, blogger, and sometimes public relations writer to help students understand what messages are getting transmitted in this fast-changing era in which we are living and why. She is a member of the American Society of Journalists and Authors, the Authors Guild, and Mysteries Writers of America. Professor Pike graduated with a BA in English and French from Principia College in Elsa, Illinois, and language certificate from La Sorbonne in Paris. She went on to get her master's degree from the Graduate School of Journalism at Columbia University, New York.
Hi, my name is Dan Mulcahy. I'll be representing the PR side of things here, and I'm going to introduce Professor Jack Grasso. Professor Jack Grasso is the adjunct professor of public relations in the communication department. Professor Grasso joined Rutgers in 1998 following a 30-year career in public relations with several companies, most notably AT&T, where he was vice president of communication for AT&T's high technology business and director of public relations for AT&T's Northeast region in New York City. He has extensive experience in all facets of public relations, including investor relations and public policy. He has also been an actor, a TV talk show host, a professional voiceover actor, and on-camera spokesperson, as well as a community outreach activist in his other home in Sarasota, Florida. At Rutgers, he teaches principles of public relations management, and is the faculty advisor of PRSSA. He graduated from Mount St. Mary's University with degrees in English and sociology.
All right, so we're going to begin with an overview of each discipline, and first we're going to have Professor Pike, who's going to talk about journalism.
Well, thank you, and I want to thank all of you for coming here tonight and listening to this exchange, and we're hopeful that we'll be able to have some Q&A afterwards in which we can maybe get down to some nitty-gritty and strip away some of the stereotypes. Journalism is the first blush of history. It's the first page of history that gets written, and it covers the whole spectrum of everything from where we pay our taxes to how we are entertained. And it requires an innate and insatiable curiosity and eventually an ability to parse the truth from when the truth is being obscured, and we need more people who can do that with a degree of integrity and fearlessness, particularly in this day and age.
Thank you, Professor Pike. Public relations is really hard for me to define because I have so many ideas running around in my head. Let me try to be simple and direct about it. Public relations is how an organization speaks with the publics that it serves. And you notice I said speaks with because it's a dialogue. It's the way an organization listens to and communicates to the organizations that are important to them. We use a lot of different techniques to do that. We use news releases, white papers, all sorts of written documents. The major skill that you need to be successful in public relations, just like journalism, is you need a good ability to be able to write. You have to be able to take complex issues and express them in clear and concise language. In terms of our relationship with journalism, we look at it as a partnership. We have a professional partnership in trying to get the truth out to the publics that depend on us for the truth. We provide news, truth, and information, and the journalist provides analysis, coverage, and fair reporting. And that's how we look at it as a joint relationship. We call that the information subsidy, and we're both partners in making that happen. It's not always a smooth partnership, and we'll probably talk a little bit about that later.